So about a month ago, I posted a poll on my channel asking how you guys felt about me using a webcam, and funny enough, 69% of you guys said to keep it. Which, regardless of whatever the outcome of that poll was, I was probably going to keep my webcam anyways. I just want to know how you guys felt about it. And there are three main reasons why I use a webcam, and I kind of just felt like I wanted to go over that today. The first reason is just my own personal preferences. The second reason, which I guess you can closely tie to the first reason, is because sorry, I'm slowly rotating in my chair. But yeah, the second reason is pretty closely tied to the first one, but it derives from what inspired me to do YouTube in the first place, which is why I use webcams. And then the third reason is AI. That one might be a little bit of an oddball in there, but I'll get to that in a moment. So yeah, first and foremost, which is the reason why any content creator on YouTube should do anything that they want to do on their channel, I do it because I like it. I like having the webcam. It's just one extra bit of spice that's added into the video. You get to see me, you get to see my reactions. You know, sometimes I'm still trying to figure out how to use it best, but I like using the webcam. I like showing my face on the internet. Don't know what it is. Fun for me. Actually, I do know what it is, because going into point two, it's my inspirations. What inspired me to do YouTube nowadays. So the YouTubers that I watched a lot growing up, like middle school me, all right, that's like 13 years old right there, smack dab in 7th grade. So every day after school, I would come home, I would go on my phone, lay on the floor, and I would watch whatever video Jacksepticeye uploaded that day, and whatever video Markiplier uploaded that day. But that's because at that time, they were uploading like once, sometimes twice a day. It was kind of impressive now that you think about it, even though they were just doing generally like unedited Let's Plays. But it was a lot of those Let's Plays YouTubers. They had their face cams running. So that's just like what I was used to growing up. And that's like, yeah, that's what I want to do. And so that's why I do it nowadays. Like the people who I watched on YouTube growing up, they did that. So now here I am doing YouTube now as an adult. And I'm like, hey, I want to do a webcam. So yeah, those are my first two reasons. But let's get into the third reason, which I said earlier is AI. So this is kind of a tricky one. If you might already see where I'm going with this, but if you don't, AI is at such a scary point right now that there's not really a good way to prove you're a real person without showing your face. Because if you don't show your face and you do voiceovers or something and you're just a little too monotone, you don't put any pizzazz in your voice or whatever, and give it like 3 years, and then even then the AIs will have pizzazz in their voice, so you're going to have to show your face. But even then, maybe the AI visuals will line up so perfectly and look so real that you won't even be able to tell that they're fake in the first place. So that is why I'm glad I'm doing a webcam so early on, because I started doing a webcam close to like a year ago now. Not quite, it was like 9 months ago. But if you go back in my recent videos, you can at least tell I'm a real person. But I'm scared that, you know, if I don't use a webcam, people are going to say, your voice kind of sounds like AI. And as a matter of fact, I've gotten that comment a couple times already. And it's like, that's so funny. Like, but yeah, people like to say, oh, you sound AI generated to anyone who doesn't have a webcam, because they don't get that visual connection that lines up. And so they're sitting there listening for the little cracks in the speech that they can't, you know, the errors in pronunciation. That's what they're focused on. And whether you're AI or not, they might think you are, and they're going to be like, oh, sounds like AI to me. And then they click away, or they're no longer interested or something. So yeah, that is generally why I also use a webcam. It's kind of my AI filter. It's my filter of, hey, I'm a real person. I'm not fake. Please understand that. But yeah, I just thought I'd get this video out real quick. Thought it'd be a short one. That poll, like I said, wasn't ever going to change any opinions I have. I do my I do things on my channel the way I like to do them, because that's how I like to do them. I'm not going to do anything any other way because someone tells me it's better. Whether it's the commenters or if I get a manager. Well, if I get a manager one day, maybe I should listen to him, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.